Won't you come and ride with me? You can meet the whole family. We be holding it down in these streets.
It's a block like that. Let your chain swing. Say your hood name. Let your head bang. It's a block like that. It's a block like that. It's a block like that. Let your chain swing. Say your hood name. Let your head bang. It's a block like that.
Well, I'm the first to hit the block, last one to leave. Academic sweat, hustling with the yak up the sleeve.
Hey y'all, what's going on? We back in the building. It's E.Ali with Miss Elaina Wilson. This is the bottom of the glass with Elaina. Bottom of the glass, Elaina Wilson with E.Ali. This is our second season, 4th episode. We would like for y'all, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share, notification. Do all that, man. You know, be in support of black people. We're just trying to do our thing, man, like everybody else. You know, create a platform based around drinking, talking, kicking it. You know. So, what drink we got for tonight, Miss Lady?
Oh, we are doing, it's called a liquid marijuana.
Okay, liquid marijuana.
Yeah, and it's called that because of its color.
Okay, because of the color.
I don't know if you remember, we were eating yesterday, and they had that drink called liquid grass.
Okay.
So, you know, I was intrigued. I was like, I've been getting inspiration off the restaurant menu. So, I looked it up and seen, and they call it liquid grass, but it's really supposed to be liquid marijuana. The one that I saw on the menu was with coconut rum, spiced rum, melon liqueur, pineapple juice. But there's many variations. I could not find any origins on who made this up. But some people make it with spiced rum, coconut rum, tequila, crown apple, or apple flavored rum. For us, we're gonna go back to the Jamaican dark rum, and then I got some white Bacardi. And I got the melon liqueur, which is Midori. I've been wanting to use this. I've had it for a while. And then blue curacao and pineapple juice and sweet and sour. Now, I've said in previous videos that I don't like sweet and sour, so I made my own today. It's very easy to make sweet and sour. It's stuff you probably have in your refrigerator all the time. It's equal parts sugar, water, lemon juice, and lime juice. And it tastes way better than that stuff that they have out the bottle. And that's what's messing your drinks up at the bar, for real. Okay. That generic taste of the sweet and sour. So for mine, I just...
sweet and sour.
So for this one, I did a half a cup of sugar, a half a cup of water. Let that dissolve and let that warm on the stove until it's dissolved. Instantly turn it off. Add a half a cup of lemon juice, a half a cup of lime juice. Stir it up. And it's perfection.
How long would that last?
It's just you keep it in the refrigerator. It's gonna last for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you keep it in the refrigerator, you can freeze it.
Okay.
Another
now,
good bar trick is to put it in ice cubes, and it'll already be, it'll be ready to go. Put in freezing ice cubes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So freeze it and have it as ice cubes. And then you just pour on that and sip off that, and as it melt down. Okay. All right. Well, let's go. Let's get to some drinking.
All right. So I got a new little measuring cup because y'all know I always spill, so I had to get one with a little spout.
Little spout.
Yeah.
Okay. So it stop the the spills.
Yeah. So for this one, it's gonna be a half ounce of everything.
Okay. Half ounce.
Except for the sweet
half ounce, quarter key.
Oh, I can't open this. Can you open this? I need a spoon, man. Open the spoon.
Yeah.
Can you
I
hear
thought
me?
I was gonna have to bite on that motherfucker.
Can you hear me?
Mm,
Okay. So
okay,
we're gonna
I
go,
got
since I'm making
headphones
the drink for both of us, I'm gonna do a full ounce of each one.
in. Yeah, an ounce and a smidge, some extras.
Maybe I'll go half. So that's that green.
That's the marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that right there? What
This
kind
is Midori. This is Japanese melon liqueur. And I've been wanting to use that for a while.
said it's a Japanese?
It's a Japanese. And I've been into that. Like, I don't know if you see behind me, I have this sake. I love Junmai sake. It's basically like dry white wine, but sake. And then I got some Korean wine that I'm gonna play with. But you know, we ain't just gotta be up in America. We gonna travel with our palates.
All right. So as we getting this drink together, this week's topics was black-owned bar bounce. Also, the creator and the facilitator, DJ at all locations, bar owner, DJ for over 30 some odd years. Then did most of the concerts that came through here. You know what I'm saying? The man got a impeccable archives. Did I say that right?
Okay.
Archives. But nevertheless, the legendary DJ Lightning Rod would be definitely the 4-1 shine for this week. But also, you know, he did the 4-1, the first annual black-owned bar bounce. The first day, every day started at the lighthouse for a pre-game appetizer type thing.
And for those of y'all who don't know, the Lighthouse Burgers and Billiards is his establishment.
Sorry, we have to get that location. We'll put that in the comments and shit like that. Location and shit. But nevertheless, that's where the pregame was. And you know, they moved around and shit. But nevertheless, you know, he tried to do something for the city. You know, he always been trying to do something in terms of the nightlife, entertainment, being that he's a DJ and all. For many years, you know, any club that housed him, you know, that was the spot. So he had just asked for us to recognize the black businesses, black-owned bars that's around here, and to, like, every once in a while, man, we got to go out and support those guys in a huge way to keep them afloat, keep those individuals there, and to keep them established, because we need all the black business that we can get. You know? So congratulations for him and those bars that participated in that. First day, I guess, was at Center Court.
Well, yeah, hold on. You know, I was on the scene. So hold on. You moving too fast now.
Well, you can talk and put drinks together.
Now. Well, yeah, okay. So with the pregame. So I went to the very first day of the pregame, and had some food. My homie Ian Owens is runs the kitchen over there. So I went and had some food and had one of their signature drinks, which was a vodka slush. Very good. I had some wine. I didn't get any headaches. So, you know, that's always going to be a thing. I didn't get sick or anything. Then they caravanned to the next location, which was Center Court, which is on Heather Downs. I didn't go to that. I would try to do a little bit, but you know, I knew I wasn't gonna make it to everything. But so yes, day 1 was Center Court, which was Monday. Day 2 was Roberts, which is a local favorite.
Yeah.
And it rocked. It rocked because I thought I was just gonna go in there for some footage, and I was in there for a little bit. I don't go there that much, so I actually didn't even know that they had food. So they have food, and I will say this though, I think I got sick off their drink. So you gotta be careful. I don't want to, dog the local establishment, but if I go back there, and they didn't have wine because I did ask, do you guys have wine? Because I didn't, since I don't go there that often, I didn't want to get something that I don't normally drink. At a place I don't normally drink. So it's one of the places you're gonna get either liquor or beer. But I did like the crowd. I did like the atmosphere, the dancing, the vibe. Day 3 was at 406. Now that was crazy. Now I also can say too for like it was a nice crowd, but I didn't stay to the end on any day that I went, so it could have got packed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But Roberts, they had a nice crowd.
Mm-hmm.
406. By the time I got there, it was ridiculous. They opened the doors early. They don't normally open on Wednesdays. 406 Lounge is on Westwood. Roberts is on Detroit. They opened up on Wednesday, and at 5 o'clock, I got there about a little after 7, and I had to park around the corner. And that's a small spot. So I wasn't even able to get a drink there because it was so packed. And that was our anniversary, so I wanted to hurry up and get back home.
Okay.
So, I wanted to get my little footage, and then get back home.
Mm-hmm.
And so we, and feed you, spend some time with you. So, day 4 was Barnett's. Barnett's is on the Grange. Used to be the Perch House.
Yeah.
So I hadn't been there in a long time. But
did they redo it?
It looks brighter in there now.
Okay.
But it still look the same. Just it looks like they just kind of sparked it up a little bit. But it's like I didn't realize it was at that much space in there. And they had food also. I had Hennessy. Because they only had wine coolers. They didn't have regular wine. But the Hennessy, it looked like my Hennessy. It was the right tone of brown, and I didn't get sick. But they had a like an older crowd. It wasn't a big crowd by the time I left, but I've heard that they've been shaking it up. Like what they call it, Club LaGrange over there now. Like they've been shutting it down.
Everybody's hang out a little bit outside and shit like that in front of the spot, down the street, up the street, around the corner and shit like that. Traditionally, that area having been, occupied for, I guess that well, I take that back because the Perch House, shit, you had the Lions Den, so they familiar with us up and down the street hanging out. So
and Martez, Ken, well, it was the Ozone before that.
Ozone, so but it's Ken now. So that's what it is, man. Hopefully that brings life to the other establishments that's on there, and they can keep that going.
Oh yeah. And I mean, so far I haven't heard of any drama.
Yeah.
It's been fun. People with the plates of food that they're selling and drinks, and it's real like what I called it, the freak meat. So that's a spot that it seems like I wouldn't mind going to if the crowd was normally like that. Because it's older, and again, like Lighthouse, his spot is 40 and over.
Okay. So you got to be real grown.
Oh yeah, and they don't play. I've heard their bouncers do not play. Day 5, we didn't go to day 5. We want to spend some time together. We still on anniversary vibe. So day 5 was at the Classic Lounge, but I did see some footage. Looked like they had a time. Looked like they turned up. They was out there partying outside. They was kicking it. Tonight, it will be day 6 at the Lighthouse, and today was Toledo's African American Festival. And he DJ'd there, and I guess he's gonna do the after party for that at his spot.
At his spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we might mess around and get, I just got to get a few things, put a few things together. We might find ourselves at the after party and shit like that. So,
Right. It's still early.
it's still early. So.
And
plus,
then
I'm drinking this liquid marijuana, so yeah, I'm catching that vibe too. So
what you think?
yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm.
It's like I usually don't go for the
It's
fruity
strong
and
as
tropical
fuck.
drinks. I don't know if you've seen, I kind of, that's what they call it, liquid marijuana, but I did kind of sneak an extra shot in there.
Yeah, it's strong than a
Because it was so sweet, and I'd rather be more liquor forward than sweet forward. So.
Yeah. Yo, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share, comments and shit. Leave hate mail, whatever you need to do, man, to express yourself. We don't care. Just get it out, let us be a part of that. So hit the comments and shit, man. Share.
And tomorrow is going to be the finale of the Black-owned Bar Bounce.
Okay.
It's
so
going
finale,
to end
day 7
at Club
Bear Bounce. Black Bear Bounce. Black owned
Bar
Bounce. at the formerly known as
the
Grenadier.
Is Club 1343.
It's Club 1343
and it's
now.
at 1343 Avondale. Yeah, it was a thing within the organization. It was a nationwide thing. It's something attached to that name, and no organization could use that name, so they had to rename the bar. So even though we still locally call it that, on paper it's Club 1343, and it's at 1343 Avondale.
Okay.
So I will probably step in there for my last day of footage. Now, I do have footage of all the days that I went on my Facebook page, Elaina Wilson, and they're also tagged on our Bottom of the Glass page on Facebook. So please make sure that you like us on all our social media. Right now, we're a part of the E.Ali and the Tuli Do, but the Bottom of the Glass will be starting its own separate YouTube page within the next week. So, what you doing over there? Oh, you playing that thing?
E.Ali and the Tuli Do. E.Ali. TOLEDOOHIO.
You know I can't hear. But I will be getting some footage for tomorrow. That's actually when we spoke to him, he told us that was the one that he was most excited about. Because I think, he knows how that crowd can be. And, it's like a lot of the places here, they're just more like bars. They're just for sipping. Like 406 is so small, it doesn't really have room for a dance floor. Barnett's, they were big. They had a dance floor. Roberts don't really have a dance floor, but we was in there and we was dancing. That's the time we went.
You just stand up where you at. And
Center Court. I didn't go there, but they called it a living room. The people who had been there before said it was kind of small. Lighthouse is pretty big, so it's a place to dance there. But the Grenadier, that's one place that I know that you're gonna get all your hustles on. You're gonna get all the hustles there.
It's big enough for that.
They got a huge dance floor. The back room is just dance floor, pool table, and like 2 tables. Yeah. So.
Ain't that where the kitchen is?
No, kitchen is behind where the bar is, on the other side. But the window to order the food is on that side. But nobody's cooking in there right now anyway.
Ain't nobody cooking there.
They haven't had nobody cooking there in a
while.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know if it's dealing with the people. I know that the last person to cook there was LeBaron. And then it was supposed to go to my homeboy Ian, But the contract fell through, and things didn't go the way that they were supposed to go. And so, like I said, now he's over at the lighthouse, doing all the food there.
Okay.
And then, like you said earlier, we're gonna, because of this black-owned bar ounce, not just even because of that, but because of him being a local legend. And I had to pull out my little swag, because this was a gift from him that he gave me. For y'all that don't know, A Night at Lolo's, his classic CD. I was too old I was too young to go, but I knew about A Night at Lolo's, and I knew every song on there.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
percolator was my joint, and I literally just stopped dancing like the 90s off the percolator, like last year, because I can't be doing the splits and stuff no more. But I would get down into the splits, okay? So every time I heard that dang on CD.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Everybody knows who he is.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Yeah, he was banging that shit. That shit.
Oh yeah. But there's just a lot of great just 90s cuts on there. Not just that. Like it's some dum 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 dum. Who's that? Yeah. Who's that? Ice Cube. That's the one. That's the one I always think of on there. Ice Cube in the West Side Connection.
Ice Cube in the West Side Connection.
Yeah. There's some Tupac on there. There's some slow cuts on there, but it's mostly a hip hop CD. Mm-hmm. It's a vibe. So just want to make sure we get that shout out, and hopefully
he get the 4-1 shine. That's what we indicate. He's shining. He's shining in the city, man. Bringing entertainment, excitement, bringing us a different aspect. Also, doing all that around of entertainment, and shit like that. Also, connecting the bars, black bars, and able to generate them some support in the process of promoting fun and entertainment. That was definitely a unique concept and ideal to try to, drum up some support for those local businesses. So commend him for that, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's go into our See You Later, Alligator.
See you later, alligator.
And for that, each week we're going to cancel a person, place, thing, or trend that drives us crazy.
Get out of there.
This week I am canceling lousy locals that don't support events in the city.
Yes.
In this city, we are, I said this before in an earlier episode, we are a crab in a bucket type city. So you're going to complain that there's nothing to do. You're going to complain the way that somebody does something, but you don't support. You don't show up. Especially when we're talking about the black community. We need to stick together way far more than we do. And I appreciate everybody who came out. One thing I did love from across the days that I went, the different bars owners that participated in, they were there too. So I went, I was at Roberts and seeing the guy from 406 and seeing somebody from the Classic and seeing the ladies from Barnett's. Go to 406 and then you see the guy from it's like they all supported the nights and they all had their lightning rod shirts. They had the event on there, or they follow the light shirts because that's lightning rod's hashtag follow the light. And I just love to see their support of each other. And one thing that this brought to me, I did not realize how many black-owned bars we have here. And as I was talking to my sister and my cousin about it on 2 separate conversations, they was like, oh, I bet such and such is on there, such and such. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about them. And then I talk to the next person. They're like, oh, is such and such on there? And it's like we have so many establishments. It's like we gotta support when something like this going on, because it was such a positive thing. And then it's not just, you don't have to go and drink. Like I said, you could have gone to Lighthouse and got a burger, got some wings. Because he has a restaurant just to show your support of somebody who's been doing it for the city for a long time.
So you'll see you later, alligator. Who?
It's for the people who don't
Oh,
support.
okay, you say yeah.
The people who don't support local.
That's yours. Okay.
And y'all want to keep going to Miami. And y'all want to go here and go there. Support your own.
Yeah.
You got one?
Let me see this week. Let's see who I have. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. To some depression.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Shake that depression off. Get out of there.
Right.
Because you can't pay the bill. You ain't making the tape. College tuition, school tuition due. Daddy, granddaddy, somebody you know, incarcerated. What else?
Relationship not working out. Problems with your children.
Yeah. Sexuality thing where you might want to come out and you're dealing with that, man. Hey, whatever it is, see you later, alligator to depression.
Get some vitamin D.
Get some vitamin, some D, some
go
sun.
Outside.
Get around some kids where they laughing and playing. Hopefully you feel better. So,
for sure.
Yeah. Also, what's the one? Pour out a little liquor. Then we got one for that.
We got a lot. This was a crazy week for celebrities.
Definitely
wow.
Jelly Bean, man. That's the one that hurted me, man. So Kobe Bryant's dad, man. Former NBA star Jelly Bean Bryant. Joe Jelly Bean Bryant passed away. Also, you had fitness guru
Richard Simmons. We were just talking about him.
Yeah.
He just we were talking about him. I was like, he's 75, and it's like he turned 76 and he passed away the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Sex therapist Dr. Ruth Westheimer. Like, I've been knowing about Dr. Ruth since I was a little kid. It's crazy because she would be on every talk show.
Phil Donahue, throwing some
Sally Jesse Raphael. And still, they just had her like on an interview in 2019, and she was saying like it's not about, are you getting hard or is she getting having an orgasm? It's about people being bored, so they're bored in their sex life. So even in her 90s, she's like trying to bring it to the people like, hey, that's where it started. It started in the bedroom. Like, you got to figure out what your issue is. So it's like she had to have lived a life to be given the knowledge she gave.
Yeah.
Actress Shannon Doherty from 90210.
Mm-hmm.
She had been sick with cancer for a very long time.
Yeah. Retired NFL star Jacoby Jones passed away. I don't know.
Yeah, they're still, saying they're investigating and they don't have much on him.
Yeah.
Actress Shelley Duvall, she was in The Shining.
Oh.
Yeah, she was
the tall, skinny one.
Yeah, and
she was
played,
also Olive
in Popeye. Yeah. She passed away.
Yeah. And comedian Bob Newhart.
Yeah, Bob Newhart. He had a couple of different Newhart shows.
I remember Bob Newhart.
And he was also he had those comedic things where he would be like he was on the phone with somebody, and he would be doing a joke like he was talking on the phone. So I remember him from that.
Okay.
And they called him Deadpan because they said like he didn't give off any emotion, but he was always super funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to look that word up, like, what does deadpan mean? Because it's like, I know I've heard it a million times, but if I can't explain the definition to you, I need to look it up. Like, I keep the dictionary.com app on my home screen because if I hear a word and I can't tell you what it means, I need to look it up. And then, did you have somebody close to home that you wanted to pour out something?
Passed away on that this week. The only thing that I felt real close, like he was possibly an uncle or something, was Kobe Bryant's father. Mm-hmm. And then I also felt bad and for the mom because now she has no one left. Right. Well, she had other kids and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But then I also thought about the situation with Kobe's ex-wife.
Okay.
and
Well,
wondering
that wasn't his ex-wife. That's just his
well,
widow.
Kobe's wife,
Yeah.
but wondering if she feel obligated now to possibly help out financially with supporting his mom in her later years, being that his dad is gone.
Hmm.
So you sitting on all that bread.
Yeah.
Mama's the only one left. Like, you're gonna have to make sure her lifestyle is at the level.
Oh, there was one more. I didn't put on here. It did happen. It has happened, but since the last time we recorded, and it's one of a star from one of the reality shows I watch. And she, her name is Kiki, and she was known on the show for having problems with drugs. And she was found in her car, passed away, and it's speculated that she committed suicide, but her family is saying that's not what happened. But I guess only people know what happened is her own guy, you know. But she was on a reality show called Love and Marriage Huntsville with her cousin, and the whole thing about the show was her having this jealousy over her cousin being this breakout reality star, and her going through a backdoor channel to get on the show. And I had always wished for those people, because it's like some shows that they call it descriptive reality. This is one of those shows that I feel like was one of the more real ones. And I was always hoping like those cousins, because they grew up really close, I was hoping like for the sake of them and off TV that they would get it together. And unfortunately, they were not able to do that before she passed away. So that's just another message too. You got somebody you beefing with in your family, it's not worth it. Unless they did something. Yeah. Not no damn. Who's more popular than who? But I guess that's it for us today.
Yeah. Just an episode recap. We're gonna go with the drink. We got the liquid marijuana we drinking on.
Oh, this is a good one, y'all.
It's a good one. We also had the black-owned Bar Bounce, sponsored by DJ Lightning Rod. We appreciate you, man. Love you for all what you do for the city, man. Keep up the good work. Go support his what is it? Burgers and
Lighthouse Burgers and Billiards.
We'll get the location.
It's
that
on
location.
What's Alexis? I gotta get the exact.
It's on Alexis, Toledo, Ohio. We'll get the address. It'll be in the comments and shit like that. But that's what it do, man. This is your boy E.Ali. I'm with your girl, Elaina Wilson. The bottom of the glass. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Share. Hit the comments and all that, man. Keep us in your prayers. Help us develop the show. You know what I mean? If you got some contributions and shit like that, man, cash out that bread, man, so we can upgrade our equipment, get to traveling and to doing some of these shows in different locations and shit like that. So we're just trying to develop the show, to develop the brand, man. Hopefully we can turn it into, one of these premier talk shows or podcasts that you see on the networks and shit like that.
And if you have a drink idea that you want to see us make, throw that in the comments.
Yeah, so there you have it. I'm your boy. Peace. That's it.
See, these sweet drinks get me because they be too good, and I sip a little bit too fast. Like,
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Every Thursday night,
E.Ali,
Facebook Live,
the weekly news,
TikTok,
no cap,
YouTube. You got your boy E.Ali in the
local news, regional, and the shit that might go viral. You know I'ma got you.
E.Ali in the
You know I got you.